It's your favorite little keto goofball Diamond, and today marks 5 years plus 250 days of my ketogenic journey. I hope you're here for the journey, because it's a journey, all right. I'm telling you. So, lost 155 pounds, struggling to get back to my all-time low, which was about 20-ish pounds ago. We're going to find out the weigh-in today, what I ate yesterday, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Anyway, if you're here for it, like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell, because I do this very often. It's time, y'all, to rant, rave, and misbehave. Keto Diamond style. I'm a little corny, but it's fun. Here I am, 2 days in a row. Holy crap. Total miracle today, lately anyway. All right, so you guys, yesterday, I think I had underestimated on yesterday's weigh-in how much I had went up. Because I went up, what, a pound or two? I think I caught 2, actually. And everything was homemade from that day. And I told you that there was also some Breyers ice creams, but I had them the next day and lost. One thing though, and I'm going to talk to you about these real fast, and this is not from today's weigh-in, this is from yesterday's. It's just something I kind of wanted to reiterate. The Breyers ice cream, I didn't feel any ill effects when I had that. However, there are some other things that I was using, and I thought Destiny took all these with her, but she left a few in the candy dish. Have not ate them, but every time I eat these, guess what happens? Instant bloat, lots of gas, lots of bathroom issues, lots of unpleasant noises coming from my body. Sounds like a frog backfires in reverse. But anyway, yeah, these right here, I gotta definitely say, these are not keto friendly. Even though it says 0 sugar, I'm also gonna say, it's sad, but it's true. Sugar substitutes, which I'm not wholly against. I wish they didn't exist and I didn't know about them and I didn't want to eat them. But there are many, many sugar substitutes. And sometimes these little things, just these little tiny things, have multiple different sugar substitutes that will kick you out of ketosis, will spike your insulin levels, will stall weight loss completely, or even make it go in the opposite direction. So the problem with these are, if you're going to eat them or eat things like this, is that you don't know until you try that product what it's going to do to your body. So now I have to make a mental note, because in 6 months I'll do this again and forget all about it because of chocolate. But anyway, I want to put it out there so that people understand this. If you're new to keto, or anything really, but keto especially, because you're trying to stay in ketosis, is a particular state of putting your body into fat burning mode. So I mean, if you're just doing a standard American diet, working out all the time and not eating very many calories, these are probably fine for you. But keto, they're not. And stuff like this has maltitol, maltodextrin, and like 6 or 7 different sweeteners in it. Kicking sweeteners, kicking sugar was actually really, really easy for me. Kicking sweeteners, that's been more of a struggle for me, because these are supposed to be keto friendly. These are supposed to be good for you. And my brain goes, well, they should be, but they're, in general, they're not. So if you're doing keto and you're doing good, try to just go ahead and avoid these things altogether if you can. Now, I'm not going to say you're not going to break. I'm not going to say I'm not going to break, because your girl has been broken and glued back together 1,000,000,001 times on this journey. And it's okay. So sugar substitutes, it's kind of like using a vape to quit smoking. It works. You will quit smoking, but you still have a habit. And while it might not be a cigarette habit, it's still a nicotine habit. So if you can avoid stuff like this altogether, please do it for your own good, not for me. I am not good at that. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not good at that at all. I try everything I see that says 0 sugar, and 95% of the time, at least, sometimes it might be 97, 98, 90, it's almost 100, but most of the time it doesn't work out, and I'm regretful of it. Now, as far as the Breyers ice cream bars go, it's interesting to me because I don't feel any ill effects, and I had them yesterday and actually went down. Whether that's going to always be the case, I don't know. Sometimes your body will just drop fluid because it's ready to, so perhaps that's what it was. But I do want to say that if you can avoid sugar substitutes, just do it. Go cold turkey. The last couple of days, now I also had PMS issues, so chocolate, but I also kind of just realized I've kicked coffee for the last couple of days. I haven't had any. I haven't woken up and broken my fast immediately with a hot steaming cup of yum with stevia and coconut milk or almond milk. And yes, those things will break a fast. If you're going for a fast, you need to keep in mind that certain things will break that fast. Even though you're not eating, doesn't necessarily mean anything. But the last couple of days, I've had long fasts. I have not had good luck with snacking because I snacked a couple times yesterday, just the 2 ice creams, I believe. And then today there was quite a bit of snacking. But I was fine earlier. Corey cooked for me tonight, and it wasn't the same as what you're getting ready to see. This was tonight. And I know that there's certain things that I shouldn't mess with, and my belly's poking way out. So I assume probably no go, but it was good, and it was all supposed to be keto friendly. But I must learn lessons over and over again because my brain says, oh, I'll be fine. No, you won't. You're never fine. But you can tell yourself that. I do a lot. Anyway, if you can avoid these, more particularly these 0 sugar candies, I can't help but think that the manufacturer knows exactly what they're doing with all the different stuff in them. Because like I said, there are multiple sugar substitutes. It's different if you get something that just says stevia on it or something like that. But maltitol, maltodextrin, these things are just really, really bad for you. And it might be in that ice cream too, to be honest with you. Because I want to have them. So bad. I haven't looked at the ingredients list. And I know that makes me a hypocrite. And I know that makes me stupid. Or keto stupid. Because I don't want to know. Damn, sometimes you just don't want to know. Because once you know, you look at it, and every time you touch it, you feel guilty. Am I the only one? Seriously? Am I the only one that will avoid a label hoping for the best? I bet I'm not, but I could be. But anyway, no go with those. But again, if you're constipated, then we're really good. You'll have no more issue with that particular problem. And you'll have, oh, by the way, if you're a diabetic, regardless if you're keto or not, these will spike your insulin levels just as much as regular sugar will in many cases because of the maltitol, maltodextrin, stuff like that. Those things are really not good sugar substitutes. These are preached, about like, oh, if you're diabetic, get you some 0 sugar candy. No, don't do that. That's not good for you, period. And you need to kind of test what spikes your insulin levels. And guys and dolls, a lot of you guys, even keto or not, if you're a diabetic, a lot of you will have these testing meters. If you look into it, find out the best time to check your insulin or your glucose levels. And for some reason, I use the terms interchangeably. I know insulin and glucose are 2 different things, but if you check your levels, and look this up because I'm not exactly positive, but if you check your levels, let's say you have one of these and check your levels a couple hours later, see what they're sitting at, because that will be your best indication whether something's spiking you or not. So, but I would avoid these like the plague. Of course, again, I'm going to forget. In 6 months, we're going to have the same conversation because I'm good at that. I'm really, really good at that. Because while I want to be so mindful of the things I eat, moments in time, my brain goes, I don't want to think about every damn thing I eat all the time. Wouldn't it be a perfect world if you could just eat what you wanted to and get skinny? Wouldn't it though? Well, it's not a perfect world, and that ain't never worked for too many of us. I mean, unless you got that high metabolism, but that runs out when you get about 35, 40. So, yeah. Rocking the Diet Dr. Pepper. I had it in the fridge. It's cold. Tastes good. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do the weigh-ins. I'm going to show you what I ate yesterday, and I'll be right back with a chit-chat. And here we go, y'all. Grr. See, Saturday morning went 79.6, and I don't know what I did. I am breaking my first true 17-hour fast in a very long time, as I've had nothing at all today. It's 1:30 in the afternoon, and I'm breaking it with sausage, egg, cheese, mayonnaise, salt, and pepper, and a Diet Dr. Pepper. Yum. Just want to pop this right here. If you need help with your ketogenic journey, I help everybody for free. My contact information is below. You can also visit KetoDiamond.com or watch a playlist on the front of this channel, How To for Beginners. I need to update that sucker, but the information's all there and it's good. So go ahead, start keto. It'll save your life. It saved mine. By the way, there's some great things in the description below that might help you on your journey. 1 Breyers Carb Sparked bar after breakfast. So me and hubby were headed out to eat, but my daughter called me, told me she's cooking burgers, and we said we'd be home in just a minute. So I got 2 beef patties, 2 pieces of cheese, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, and some sugar-free or organic ketchup. I forgot to mention Corey cooked the peppers and onions into the meat. 1 Carb Smart bar after dinner. All right, you guys, I got some TGI Fridays hot wings, some ranch. Yeah, they're a little bit breaded, but I did lose 155 pounds on these, so I'm going to eat them. Alright, you guys, so right after I had those wings, Corey come in and said, hey, I bought these at Food Line in the refrigerated section. I thought, man, you could try one. And we did. They have a very cookie dough texture, a very mild flavor, nothing super special about it, but thought I'd show you. It's core keto, chocolate chip cookie dough. Have you guys tried any of these? Do they work out for you? All right, Monday morning, 177.6. Now, I'm a little bit shocked, by the way, in going down exactly 2 pounds. So, overall, with that 2 pounds right now, again, I've lost 155 pounds overall from the beginning of my journey to my lowest. But, I caught some of that back. So, right now, I've lost, that was 2 pounds from yesterday, 2 pounds down from yesterday. It's 134.2 pounds down overall at the moment. I'm very happy with that because it's 2 pounds down. Although my belly's looking like it ain't going to be a good day tomorrow. Maybe, but sorry. And that air coming up kind of indicates to me too that it might not be. Because usually, if I'm in a good state of ketosis, my voice is a little clearer than this too. But, I mean, I have been outside, but my voice is a little clearer than this. My ears don't hurt. My snotter's not as snotted. It's not as... my belly's not bloated, and there's no gas coming out of me either end. And sometimes if I ate and I hiccup, I'm like, damn, I got kicked. Because I probably did, because I mean, I don't normally have that. My bones don't pop when I'm in ketosis, or if I've been doing good for 2 or 3 days, I can't pop my knees and I can't pop my fingers. Maybe not. It's not popping. So that's a good sign. But there are so many different things that my body is a telltale sign of. Now, if you've got a knee that pops 99% of the time, that's probably not the case for you. But in general, I don't pop. It's like there's less air and stuff on my bones or cartilage or whatever. Y'all know how that popping thing works. My shoulder popped, but I don't move that very often like that. So maybe that's what it is. Hopefully. I'm not as creaky in the mornings too. I wake up in the mornings and it doesn't hurt as bad unless I slept wrong. That last week, several days ago, my back was not acting right at all. But slept my butt down in a dip, and I'm shaped funny anyway, so that's why. But overall, I'm happy with last night's weigh-in or with this morning's weigh-in. Will I be tomorrow? You'll have to tune in and find that out tomorrow. But so far, yes. Quick goal right this minute. I don't want to see 180 ever again. Ever, okay? I don't want to see that number on my scale ever again. I could wake up in the morning and see it. Realistically, I could. Everything I did today was supposedly keto, but there was a couple times I ate something and my nose got stuffy, and so, I mean, hopefully though, I never want to see 180 again. And then I'm ready to hit the 169s and never see that 170 again, but we got to drop down to that 169 first. So that's the realistic goals I have for myself at the moment. Now, y'all saw that I ate them hot wings. So let me tell you about those TGI hot wings. They have 2 different kinds, and I have a hell of a time finding these. It's like only Food Line sells them anymore. Walmart used to, but they never have them anymore. But they're just the cheaper pack of TGI Friday hot wings, buffalo wings. And I will continue using those because I lost 155 pounds on them. I ate them for the bulk of my journey because I love hot wings. I really do. One of y'all mentioned, seeing Corey cook those burgers reminded you of when I did homemade baconators all the time. Okay, I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't cook the beef at home. It's the smell. Like, if I do cook, there has to be a lot of something in it. Spices or something. And then I gotta be careful because then it won't taste good. But it's like if while I'm cooking the beef, if I smell it, then I lose my appetite and I don't want anything to do with it. And I think it's from all the beef cooking I did and kind of got sick of it. But if I buy it from Wendy's, Burger King, Hardee's, Corey cooks it, doesn't bother me. And I'm thinking it's got something to do with the cooking and the preparing of it and then smelling it while it's kind of raw or something. But it's like as soon as I go over there to turn on the stove, if I smell beef before it's done, if I'm over there messing with it, I lose my appetite and I don't want it at all. Corey cooks it, it doesn't bother me, and I don't understand that it tastes really good, But if I cook it myself, it stinks and I can't eat it. It's got the taste even seems to be different. I don't understand it, but that's where I'm sitting with the beef. I mean, if she cooks it, the last couple of days they've been good. Of course, she also is doing something different. First day she didn't do it. First day she just put salt, pepper in it, and then last night she put salt, pepper, and then she put caramelized onions and peppers with the mix as she cooked it. So again, if you have autoimmune disease, you might want to be careful with onions and peppers. They can be inflammatory, and they could be for me too. They have been in the past, but let's face it, I have been in not such a good state of ketosis at the moment that a little onions and peppers, my body's probably like, well, at least it's not a donut. So right now they're working out, but down the line, maybe not. But she did make it taste much different and much better, so we just gonna shut our mouths and leave that alone. She cooked for me tonight too. I think I overdid that though. I really do. I think that's where the belly thing's coming from. So we'll see about that tomorrow. Anyway, guys, if you made it to this part of the video, what's a good word for today? Zero sugar doesn't mean keto. That's a good enough statement. Zero sugar doesn't mean keto. If you made it to this part of the video, comment below. Zero sugar does not mean keto. And maybe if we repeat it enough, it'll sink in. Sometimes maybe, but these, no. So, you guys, personal life. Y'all know I got to talk about my personal life here because I love it. And you guys are y'all are my dear diary. Hey, best friend. Dear pen pal. Well, anyway, so So the next couple of days might be a little ridiculously stressful. I have agreed, because it's my son and his wife's first wedding anniversary. Not the first year they've been together, but first wedding anniversary. That I would watch my granddaughter Athena and my grandson Zach. Now Zach, he stays all the time. He's always done it. He's 9. You give him an iPad, he's gone. He cares nothing about anything. He'll blink once in a while to go to the bathroom, watch TV or something like that, but otherwise, no cares are given. He's probably before bed going to ask me for a bowl of ramen noodles. That's it.
Ramen noodles.
You have headphones on. How are you even paying attention to me? He's looking at me like, okay. Well, anyway, what's going to be hard about it, okay, I heard you, is my granddaughter Athena is 3, and she has never successfully stayed a single night away from her mother or father.
Mama.
Honey, shh, let me finish this. Stop, or I'm going to Roman noodle your head. He knows I'm lying. But anyway, she's never successfully stayed the night anywhere. She used to live here, so she slept in this house plenty of times, but never once away from her mom and dad. We've tried a couple times. She always wanted to go home with her mom and daddy. So, they're going to Gatlinburg, I think. I'm pretty sure anyway. I don't know yet. That's where I suggested anyway. But they're going to find a place to go for a couple of days to celebrate their first anniversary. Happy anniversary, Destiny and Brian. I hope you have a fantastic time. I think I'm going to get my ass kicked. I think by 11:30, 12 o'clock tomorrow night, I'm going to know all about it. Now, her brother's staying, so maybe that'll make it a little easier. And she does love me dearly. She will fall asleep in my arms, no problem. She'll stay with me for hours at a time, go off with me, all that stuff, but never stay the night, you know? And she's never stayed anywhere all night. So, next 2 days. If I come back in a couple days and I ain't got no hair, just know that for 1, I didn't have that much anyway, and for 2, I done pulled it out. Or she did. So we'll figure that out. All right, you guys. So I hope you're doing good. Let me know how life is for you below. Much love, many prayers. Night, y'all.